And here we go, day 6 of the best of the tag team tournament. Gonna kick things off with Baltimore's finest versus the Lairds of War. Feck, how you doing? Nice to see you, nice. Just cracking open a can. That's so good. How we doing, Feck? Hope you're good. Like I said, we're kicking off the best of day 6 in this tag team tournament, and it's the Lairds of War versus Baltimore's finest. Let's see how this all goes down. Straight in, military press from Marcus Johnson, dumping down Connor Stewart. Stomp across the forehead. Looking to bring him up, but Stewart shoots the legs, shoots Marcus Johnson into the canvas, and now putting all that weight through the midsection. Connor now, big stiff kick down the spine of Marcus Johnson, letting him know he's there. But Marcus comes back, sweeping the leg. I can't see Bullet. Where the hell is Bullet? He's not coming up. Why is he not coming up? Wrenching back on the head. There he is. How you doing, Bullet? Nice to see you, nice. Whipped into the corner goes Connor Stewart now. Marcus Johnson grabbing a hold of Stewart, popped out there, corner, turns him round, sit down, powerbomb, planting him into the canvas there. Connor now being brought to his feet again. Shadow, how you doing? Oh, welcome. Marcus Johnson now has Connor Stewart up. Power bomb, neck breaker. Or power slam, neck breaker combination. Going down as Warren Benjamin now picking Connor Stewart up, deadlifting him around, suplexes him over, still holding on to that midsection, wrenching him round again, slamming him down before slapping the back of that bald head of Connor Stewart with his dick and slapping him down again into the canvas. Stewart though sweeping the legs from underneath Warren Benjamin, absorbing all this punishment so far. Looks to whip Warren Benjamin into the corner of the Lairds of War. Tagging in Declan Shaw. The Irish whip. Big lariat there. All the weight of Declan thrown into the corner hard by Connor Stewart. Warren Benjamin over waist control. Throws Declan over his shoulder, and then a sweet little kip up there. Mark Caliber, how you doing? There's the headbutt from Warren Benjamin. Dumped over the top rope with the backdrop though. Holding on to the rope was Warren Benjamin. Who takes a right hand to the head. Declan through the ropes. Backdrop suplex onto the hardest part of the ring apron there. Taking down Warren Benjamin. Benjamin over the kick into the midsection. There's the gut punch. No, blocked. Knee shot into the midsection by Declan. Big gut punch now. Fighting back. Combination strikes from Warren Benjamin. Now ducks under, delivers the backdrop suplex. Remember, we have to the count of 20 on the outside of here. You can use it to your advantage. Extra damage delivered to your opponent. Warren Benjamin ducks under again. Another German suplex holding on to the waist. And another. Still holding on. A third German in a row, taking down Declan there. Stomped down into the chest. Spinning back fist. Grabbed by the back of the head, dumped down on his skull is Warren Benjamin. Basement DDT, driving his head while he was on his knees into the floor there. We're up to the count of 13 now, and Warren's head bounced off the steel post. Declan now bringing him up to his feet, throws him into the ring. Diving in after breaking the count at 15, tagging in Connor Stewart now after taking the abuse on the outside. Smart move here. There's the pullback lariat. The crowd counted along as Connor Stewart bringing him up and delivers another lariat there. How you doing, Wildcat Ann? How you doing? Nice to see you, nice. Thanks for the subscription, I hit you right back. Here you see Connor working over Warren Benjamin. There's the Irish whip into the corner. Big headbutt straight into the turnbuckle. Scooped up now. Side slam there, taking Connor Stewart into the mat. Benjamin now brings him up all the way. Double forearms to the chest. And again running right through Connor Stewart. The Irish whip into the corner of the Lairds of War. Hip drop. Back off the ropes and into the crossbody, cutting down Connor Stewart. Connor now pulled up to his feet. Thrown into the air. Caught. German suplex there. But Warren Benjamin not finished with Connor Stewart. Picks him up to his feet, whips him into the corner of Baltimore's finest, and now lays the boots into the chest. Marcus Johnson now into the ring, putting those boots to the chest. Warren Benjamin back in, not letting up on the man here. How you doing, Jake Bagwell, as well? Nice to see you. Nice. You haven't come up on the screen yet, but there we go. There's a bit of a lag. There's the pin. There's the 1, the 2, and a kick out by Connor Stewart on 2. Connor, though, elbow shot into the midsection of Marcus Johnson. Kick to the dick. Sets him up. Cobra clutch. Uranagi slam, taking him down. I've noticed that, but I have noticed. Marcus now up to his feet, gets the right hand in just in time. There's the spine buster, planting Connor Stewart down. Hot tag made into Declan. Declan now off the ropes, straight in with a drop kick, cutting down Marcus Johnson. Brings him up, brain buster, dropping Marcus on his head, cutting him off from Warren Benjamin there. Sits him up, over the top we go. Marcus now brought up, back breaker. The lower back of Marcus Johnson being worked over here, trying to take away the core. From behind now, up on the shoulders, driven down into the canvas he goes, leg hook down for the pin. There's the 1, the 2, and Marcus Johnson kicks out on 2. Stiff kick down the spine again, still working that back. Declan laying in wait as Marcus is slow to his feet. There's the kick to the midsection. Rolling through, sunset flip, power bomb, taking him down. Leg hook down for the count. Tiny Tim there, 1, and Warren Benjamin with the break. Delivers a right hand. There's the half and half suplex. No, Connor Stewart stopped it. Now the Lairds of War laying into Warren Benjamin. Tiny Tim's going to have to get a hold of this one. There's the count, there's the 1. Declan now caught by Marcus Johnson, planted into the canvas he goes. Now trying to loosen up, stiff kick into the ribs of Declan as he was crawling for the corner of the Lairds of War. Big running lariat. And a second lariat, and good luck to you, Bullet, on starting college in 2 weeks. What are you studying at college? And a big spear, but there he is. Marcus Johnson celebrating the spear. The delay for the pin. The Irish whip into the corner of the Baltimore's finest. Big splash, misses, hitting the top turnbuckle instead. Declan looks to scoop him up. Awesome, but I saw that you'd already designed a game as such. Here's the juggernaut bomb. Declan powered down into the canvas. There's the leg hooked. Connor Stewart through the ropes. 1, 2, and the kick out by Declan on 2. Warren Benjamin dived underneath the bottom ropes to try and cut Connor Stewart off. Lifted up high into the air. Marcus now parading Declan above his head before dropping him face first into the canvas. Looking to make the tag now to bring in Warren Benjamin. Benjamin now with a quick stomp into the chest. Looks to bring Declan up, and there's Declan with a leg sweep. Raising the arm into the air, trying to get this home crowd on his side. Well, as close to home as Scotland is to London, England. There's the double, and there's another lariat. Declan pops up, ducks under the lariat there. Pop up drop kick into the chest of Warren Benjamin. All fired up now is Declan Shaw. Bringing Warren up to his feet, big right hand. Scoops him up on the side, up on his shoulders. Backbreaker. Gutbuster combination there. Not finished with him. Looks to bring Warren Benjamin up, but Benjamin, short arm clothesline there. Looking to make the tag to Marcus Johnson. There's Declan trying to get the cross the ring to Connor Stewart and makes the tag. Both big men into the ring now. Connor caught. STO takedown by Marcus Johnson. Stomped down into the midsection. Marcus now laying down the hammer fist into Connor Stewart. Now the elbow shots across that forehead. Marcus looking to bring Connor up, but there's the elbow shot by Connor. Comes in, double axe handle to the face, taking down Marcus Johnson. Johnson now brought to his feet, kick to the midsection. What's Connor looking for here? Has him up on the shoulder, running power bomb, throwing Marcus Johnson almost out the ring. Down for the hook, the leg. There's the 1, the 2, and the 3. The Lads of War continue with their victories in the tournament. There you see Marcus Johnson and Warren Benjamin working over Connor Stewart in this match. That's for Lads of Wars. What's this now? Second, third victory in a row. 3 matches into the tournament, 3 victories to their name. There's the big spear by Marcus Johnson, cutting him down. Manly Dominance still sit on a 4-0, but this relatively unknown tag team of the Lads of War coming out with 3 victories in a row, taking out Baltimore's finest, Baltimore Bullet, and the Zug Island Pain Factory in their wake. But let's see who's coming up next. Talking of Baltimore Bullet and Zug Island Pain Factory, that's who we've got coming up next. So Bill Haight, Adam Guerin versus where are we? Bullet Adams. Here we go. Baltimore Bullet versus Zug Island Pain Factory, the next match up. Awesome stuff, Bullet. Awesome stuff. Good to hear it. Wish you all the luck with that. Talking with a team that needs all the luck at the minute, the Zug Island Pain Factory need to find a win. So let's see who's going to get the victory in this one here. Will it be Bill Haight and Adam Guerin, the Zug Island Pain Factory, or Bullet Adams and Brandon Ace? Back and forth already between Bill and Bullet. Bullet getting the better of the exchange here. Bill laying face down, ass up, being scooped up and slammed down. There's Bullet slapping his dick over the back of his head. Bringing him up again, wrenching him round into that suplex. Brought up to his feet once again, and another suplex taking him over. Jesus, Jake, are you feeling ill? Bill now with a big suplex there to Bullet Adams, trying to take back control of this match. Brings him up, scoops him up above his head. Drops him down, big right hand to the face of Bullet Adams. Bullet now sat up, clubbing blows across his forehead, trying to wear the man down. Bill now bringing Bullet up to his feet again. The Irish whip into the corner of the Pain Factory. Hard whip into the turnbuckle, bouncing him off there. Bill looking to bring him up. Arm wrench takedown there. Bill now shoulder block takedown, back and forth still between these two. Bill still the better off of the two. Wrapping that arm up now. Wrenching back on the neck. Thank you very much, Wildcat Ann. Irish whip over the top rope goes Bullet. Bill now making the smart move and tagging in Adam Guerin. Kick into the hamstring. Big right hand to the face. Taking him down. There's the gut wrench taking him over. 2 seconds. Adam going back to work on Brandon Ace here. Ace now tossed into the corner. Do-si-do around we go, and Bullet Adams could be coming back into the match just as he's got out of it. Brandon Ace throwing Adam Guerin into the corner, and here we go, the double team from Baltimore. Bullet up on the shoulders, magic killer, taking down Adam Guerin. Bullet now laying in wait, staying out of the view of Adam Guerin, spins him round, knee shot to the head, discus, lariat taking him off his feet. Grabbed around now, and again Bullet Adams laying in wait. Adam Guerin up on his feet, turn around, there's that knee shot again, and another lariat taking Adam down. Getting worked over here. Brought up to the feet, big uppercut there by Adam though. Cheap shot to the back of the head. Bullet now with the elbow shots. Grabbed by the back of the skull, being brought over towards the corner of Baltimore. Bullet snapmared over, stiff kick down the spine of Adam Guerin. You can see he felt that one. He's now trying to get across the ring to Bill Haight. Bullet just toying with him. Oh, and he lets the hot tag happen. And tagging in Brandon Ace now is Bullet Adams. Straight away, Ace out the corner with a kick to the head of Bill Haight. Big right hands to the head. Stomp down into the midsection. Forearm across the face for the pin. Just a cocky pin there from Brandon Ace. I'd expect nothing less. Bill now taking a stomp to the back of the knee. Brandon Ace keeping him down. Scooped up on the shoulders now, but Bill Haight trying to fight his way out of trouble with the elbow shots to the temple. Grabbing Brandon Ace now by the scruff of the neck as he's dropped down onto his feet. Over towards the corner of the Pain Factory. Snapmares him over. Brings him up to his knees. Now onto his feet again. Sets him up against the ropes. Bill now with the Irish whip. Knee shot underneath the jaw, and Brandon just drops like a lead weight to the floor there. Jumping knee shot by Brandon Ace. Right. Ace now back in the corner. There's Bill with a drop kick. Bouncing off the opposite side and coming back with another drop kick into the jaw of Brandon Ace. Bringing him up to his feet. Grabbing him by that scruff of that neck of his again. Setting him up against the ropes. Kick to the midsection. No, Ace catches the leg. Sweeps it from underneath him. Rolls him over. STF there. Bill now needs to reach out for the ropes or break that wrist lock around his neck. And he's going for the wrist lock. There's the back elbow. Up on the feet now. Grabbed by the collar and elbow. Bill takes a kick to the midsection nose. Sent across the ring into the corner of Baltimore Bullet. Ace now laying the boots into the chest. Bill bouncing around like a rag doll trapped in the corner there. As Bullet now jumps into the ring and lays the boots down as well. Ace back into the ring. Quick hot tags here made by the Baltimore Bullet before Bullet Adams lays the double boots into the chest yet again. Leg hook down for the pin. There's the one and only a 1 count. Bill kicking out fast here. Bullet now bringing Bill up from the floor. Power bombs him down. Doesn't hold on for the pin though. What's Bullet looking for now? No, Bill shoots the legs from underneath for him. Bill makes it to the corner. Tags in Adam Guerin. Clubbing blow missed. Elbow shot into the midsection. Float over. DDT by Bullet Adams. Ball up to the feet. Bullet now from behind. Elbow shot though by Adam Guerin. Then the jumping knee shot into the midsection. Hot tag though made by Bullet to Brandon Ace. Comes in with that kick again. This time the leg caught by Adam Guerin. Whips him across the ring into the corner. Big spear, no, missing, and Ace getting out of the way. Rolls him over, knee underneath the jaw, and Adams' lights are knocked out surely. Ace for good measure scoops him up, slams him down. There's the power bomb. Stomped down into the back of the legs. Looks to bring Adam Guerin up, but Adam somehow managing to fight back with another knee shot to the face. Stomp down into the midsection. Stomp into the lower back, and Ace now in trouble. Centre of the ring. Neck being wrenched back on here by Adam Guerin. But somehow manages to break the hold from around his neck. Sweeps the legs from underneath Adam Guerin. Now up on his feet. Knee shot underneath the jaw. And Adam now dropped again. But Ace can't resist a cocky pin here and paying for it with just a 1 count. Stomp down to the back of the head. Ace now tying Guerin up. Submission hold locked in. Adam just needs to reach out the legs to reach the rope. But instead he's opting to power through. At what cost though? You can see he's holding that arm. Set up quickly. There's the knee shot underneath the jaw. Adam in trouble now as Ace brings him away from the ropes. Now raining down the left hands to the head. Stomp into the midsection for good measure. Ace now telling Adam Guerin to bring it on, but Adam's still laid out on his back. Big mistake. Ace letting Adam have a little bit of time to recoup. Sorry. There's the elbow drop into the chest, stomp across the face. Now wrenching back on the head of Brandon Ace. Nope. Let's go. Brings him up to his feet. Adam looking surely to finish things here. Bill with a dirty right hand to the back of the head of Brandon Ace. Ace now brought up. Alabama slammer, dumping him hard on the back of his head before hooking that leg up for the pin. The 1, the 2, and then Ace kicks out on 2. Adam Guerin firing himself up, beating on his chest like he's King Kong. I've said Kong, not Dong. There's the backdrop suplex. Ace brought up to his feet again. TJ, how you doing? There's the running lariats by Adam Guerin. And another, taking Ace off his feet. Ace in the corner of the pain factory here. Guerin now looking for the tag. A do-si-do, around we go. No, Adam Guerin with the elbow shot. Kick to the dick. Hammer locks him up. Northern Light suplex there, taking him over. Doesn't hold it for the pin though. Ace brought up, grabbed by the throat, lifted high above the head, dropped down into the power slam, driven into the canvas there. Brought up to the feet again, into the corner of the pain factory. Adam looking for that hot tag, but Ace dodges underneath and chops away at the legs of the big man here, tossing him into the corner. There's Bullet. Holy shit, Bullet Adams grabbing Adam Guerin by the head, inverted suplex there taking him to the outside, over the top rope, falling to the floor. Ace now following up on the outside here, combination strikes, grabbing Adam Guerin, spinning back kick, no, dodged by Adam. Atomic drop, scoops up Brandon Ace, and a second atomic drop, driving him down. Brought up to his feet, kick to the midsection, dodges out of the way, stiff kick to the back of the hamstring, forearms, spun around. Adam now being brought up, go to sleep, busting him open. The knee shot to the head of Adam Guerin has busted the War Machine open. We're on the count of 9 on the outside here. There's the big knee shot to the midsection, dropping Ace to his knees. And now the stomps into the chest, blade charge, how you doing? Jawbreaker by Brandon Ace. Bullet Adams now drops down to help his partner out. Hammer locks him up. Northern Light suplex takes him over. We're on the count of 14. Adam Guerin bashed face first into the ring post. Drop toe hold by Guerin though, takes down Bullet Adams. Bullet not the legal man, Brandon Ace is. We're on the count of 16 now as Guerin's driven down into the canvas again. On the count of 18 and Brandon Ace finally climbs into the ring. Oh, what was Adam looking for there? Whatever it was, he fucked up. And there's the Charm City Driver. Taking down Adam Guerin. Bill Haight looking worse for wear on the outside. Here's the pin, there's the 1, the 2. And Adam gets the shoulder up. Dug deep did Adam Guerin there. His partner nowhere to be seen. Big right hand. Brought up. Dickplex here. Grabbing him by the junk. Suplexing him over. Here's the final triple teardrop suplex. Grabbing Brandon Ace Spider Dick and slamming him down. STO takedown. Stomp down on Ace. Looks to bring Ace up to his feet now. But Ace with the elbow shot. Monster, how you doing? Oh, and there's a fucking asshole in the house. Pete Wall, how you doing? Bully for life is in the building. There's the knee shot to the jaw of Adam Guerin now. Brought up to the feet. Shrugged off. Here's Brandon Ace. Kick to the midsection. No, leg caught. Swept from underneath him. Rolled over. Wrenching back now on the neck of Adam Guerin. But he reaches out and grabs the rope. Tiny Tim telling Ace to break the hold. Ace now lining him up. Super kick to the jaw. Lights out. Adam Guerin's done for here. Tiny Tim with the delay though. There's the 1, the 2, and the 3. And Zug Island Pain Factory take another L in the tournament here. Can't seem to buy a victory. Here you see Baltimore Bullet working him over. Baltimore Bullet needed that victory. They're now 1, 2, and 1. And the Zug Island Pain Factory, well, it saddens me to say for them, they're 3 or 0 and 3. A big fat goose egg on their record at the moment. But here you see is Adam Guerin getting worked in the corner. His own corner, unable to make the tag. But your winners of this match, Brandon Ace, Bullet Adams, Baltimore Bullet. Congratulations, Baltimore Bullet, on the victory. But we're going to move right along and get another match underway. Unfortunately, we can't have a Sweet Vibrations match because they're missing in action at the moment. I believe Mean Joey Green is on the hunt for where Man Crush is being held. So we're going to move right along into our next match available, which is Mark Caliber and his tag team partner, Mr. Utaker, going up against Griffith Davian and Lord Amadeus, the Entrepreneurs. Let's see how their record stands in this tournament. The Entrepreneurs 1 and 2. The Apocalypse Disciples 1 and 3. Considering you only get 10 matches to make a claim to move on into the semi-finals, a victory is definitely very, very important here. Because you never know how this is all going to break down. Currently the leaders of Block A are 4-0. That's Manly dominance, closely followed by the Lairds of War, which are 3-0. The Drunken Showtime 3-0 in Block B, followed by the Loners of Mayhem 3-1. So like I said, all important victories here. Straight out the gate, Mark Caliber driven head first into the canvas there. Up against the ropes. Tiny Tim calling for the break. Here we go. Collar and elbow tie up. Mark Caliber shoots with Griffith Davian across the ring. They just collide there. But Mark Caliber coming off the better with the kick. The Irish whip reverse and over onto the apron goes Mark Caliber. There's the forearm into the head. Over the top rope DDT. Jake getting behind his Eternity Brethren here. The Entrepreneurs. Mark Caliber bouncing off the chest of Griffith Davian. Knife edge chop across the chest of Griff now. Grab by the scruff of the neck. Face first into the steel stairs he goes. There's the right hand. Now the left hand from Griff. Gut punch. Rolling kick by Mark Caliber again. Just stumbling. Griffith Davian, second time of asking, taking him down though. Tossed. Barriers here. Mark Caliber scoops him up, drops him chest first over the barrier there, bringing Griffith Davian back up to his feet here. By the scruff of the neck, face first into the ring apron he goes. Brought up. Counter 10 here. Mark Caliber dives after Griffith Davian after throwing him into the ring. Bringing Griff up to his feet now. Griff though breaks free of the hold. Punch to the midsection. Followed up with a kick and a knee to the face. And that's how Griff takes back control, but it makes the tag to Lord Amadeus. Amadeus now into the ring. Back elbow shot there by Mark Caliber. Sends Lord Amadeus coming and into the corner of the Apocalypse Disciples. Tagging in Utaker now. Here's the assisted running lariat there. You can never go wrong with a cunt punt. Boot between the shoulder blades, face first into the canvas goes Lord Amadeus. Smartly rolling out onto the apron here, putting himself up. Mr. Utaker in with a shoulder tackle, driving Lord Amadeus down to the floor. A dick kick, a dick punch, fair enough, but a straight up cunt punt. Just be careful not to lose your leg with some of the ladies. There's the single leg takedown on Mr. Utaker as he was too busy taunting to the crowd, saying he was going to finish things here. Now there's Lord Amadeus with a combination of strikes into the midsection, tossing Mr. Utaker back into the ring. Irish whip though, into the ropes goes Lord Amadeus. Looking for that drop kick, but sidestepped by Lord Amadeus now. Irish whip into the corner. Big body splash, dropping him down. Sits him up, brings him up to his feet, but Amadeus with a European uppercut. Whipped into the corner again to the Apocalypse Disciples. This time Lord Amadeus scooped up on the shoulders. Mark with the spear, dropping him off the shoulders hard there. But Mark Caliber, not staying on his man, decides to taunt for the crowd. Oh, no. Oh, right to the gingangoolies. Mark Caliber dropping the head. There's the wheelbarrow into the neck breaker. Lord Amadeus looking up at the lights, being brought to his feet now, but breaks free again. There's another European uppercut. Amadeus with the knee shot into the midsection. Sets him up. Slamming him down. And Lord Amadeus wants to get the fuck out the ring and make the tag to Griff of Davian. Griff now back into the match. But Mark Caliber with the jawbreaker. Whipped into the corner, now goes Griff. Tagged in, good tag team work here by Mr. Utaker and Mark Caliber, the Apocalypse Disciples, singing off one hymn sheet. And there's the lariat to the back of the head, driving him face first into the canvas. But Griff with the arm drag takedown. Lord Amadeus, big lariat, almost flattens Griff of Davian there. But having the wherewithal to roll out underneath the rope and pull himself up on the apron now. Griff now jumps over the top rope, and again Mr. Utaker picking the wrong moment to taunt the crowd, calling for the end. There's the knee shot to the face, and Griff now making the tag. Grab and hold the arm, kick to the midsection, DDT plants Amadeus. Stomp down into the midsection again. Grab and hold now, the stomps into the lower back. Hammer locked up now, grabs a hold of the wrist. Double knees into the small of the back. Rolling through is Mr. Utaker. And here he is, calling on those dark spirits to assist him in getting the victory here. I didn't know we made it a handicap match. Amadeus now sat up, neck being cranked around. Driven down into the back of the skull, brought up to the feet. No, arm grab, shoulder block, takedown by Amadeus. Amadeus showing signs of life in the match still for the Entrepreneurs. Whips Utaker into the corner. And now, well, they seem to be confused. Are they talking hair products in the corner here? All three men have a healthy mane of hair. But there's the crescendo. Leg hooked, down for the pin. Tiny Tim for the 1, 2, and the shoulder up on 2. Amadeus now bringing Mr. Utaker up. Big lariat takes him down in a second. Utaker pops up, comes with a lariat of his own. Lord Amadeus ducks under and delivers the power slam on the rebound here. But Utaker now grabs him by the throat, choke slams him down. And that could be the end of Amadeus. No, Amadeus still managing to show signs of life. Shoulder block takedown, followed up with the stomps. Utaker now dragged away. Single arm monkey flip, tossing Utaker across the ring there. Stomp down missing. Big running lariat in the corner, and Utaker's down on his ass. Brought up with an early oopa. Stiff kick into the chest. Brought up to the feet again is Mr. Utaker. Utaker now tossed into the corner of the Entrepreneurs. And again, it looks like they want to talk hair products, but there's a do-si-do. Around we go, and Utaker showing Lord Amadeus not to fucking sit around and play around. Tagged in now is Mark Caliber. Scooping him up, setting him into the pile driver position. Holy shit! Springboard spike pile driver there. Utaker. I never knew the man had it in him. I never knew the top ropes could take it. And that's the end of the Apocalypse Disciples picking up the victory with that spike pile driver. Holy shit. Here you see him tossed up, driven down. Mark Caliber off the top rope here. Big lariat taking him off the shoulders. There's the crescendo in the corner. Wasn't enough to put Utaker out. There was only the 2 count. Are we going to see the move that finished this? No, we see the choke slam. Here it is. Utaker flying through the air. The spike pile driver. The hair implant. And there you have it. The winners of this match, the Apocalypse Disciples, Mark Caliber and Mr. Utaker. But where are we going next for this match? Ah! I mentioned these two earlier on, sitting pretty at the top. Jake Bagwell, go get your ring gear ready, because you're up next. We have one Mordrin Nightwalker and his tag team partner, Jake Bagwell. Where is he, Jake? There he is, Jake Bagwell, going up against the team of Demented O'Connelly and Nathaniel Parker. The team known as Manly Dominance, sitting 4-0 at the top of the table here. Can they make it win number 5? Can they go halfway into the tournament with a clean record? So, Boots and Blood versus Manly Dominance. Let's take a look at the record here. Boots and Blood currently sit with a 2-1. Manly Dominance sitting with a 4-0. So take your pick here. Who you got for the victory? Ringing that bell, Tiny Tim. Look at Demented straight out the ring, out onto the top rope. Paying for it though. Being set up now, Mordrin looking for... Oh no, what's this? The Brainbuster on the top turnbuckle. Mordrin now bringing Demented up. Grabbing him by the wrist. Nope, whipped into the corner he goes. Spinning back kick by Demented. Over the top. Dice Bread taking down Mordrin Nightwalker. Bringing Mordrin up now. Mordrin rolling him over the back though. Stomped down into the chest, missing. Demented getting out the ring. Hot shots him over the top rope. Demented dives back in, dodges that right hand. Snap suplex to Mordrin. Chopping away now. Mordrin now draped over the middle rope by Demented here. Placing that knee into the spine. Stomping down to the back of the Achilles there, stopping him from crawling to Jake Bagwell. And Demented calling for Mordrin to get up. But there's Mordrin with the boot to the face. Irish whip into the corner of Boots and Blood goes Demented. Getting out of the way, Mordrin jumps to the outside. Demented making the mistake of dropping down right at the feet of Boots and Blood here. Tosses Mordrin back into the ring, but gets caught by Jake. There's the shin breaker on the outside here. Mordrin jumps back to the outside after his partner's just dropped Demented. Cobra clutch, locked in, into the Russian leg sweep, taking him down. Up to the feet now. Demented, whipped into the ring. Dived in after by Mordrin. Irish whip reversed into the corner of Boots and Blood goes Mordrin. Demented sending him back across the ring though into the corner of the Manly Dominance. Looking to tag in the Giant now. What are these two looking for? Here's the gut buster and the running knee shot to the side of the head of Mordrin Nightwalker. And now Mordrin at the mercy of the Giant. Stomping down, missing though. The Giant two slide. There's that high kick. The Giant shrugging off Mordrin though. And there's Mordrin just kicking straight back up. Coming running at him with a lariat over the top rope he goes. Mordrin making the mistake of going for the top rope. Going for the corner right in front of Demented. Takes the right hand to the head. Now Mordrin smartly drops to the outside instead. The pop-up kick to the side of the head there. Mordrin now scoops Nathaniel up. Lower back cracked across that ring apron there. Breaking the count, having his foot go between the ropes. Face first into the apron goes Nathaniel Parker. Mordrin now bringing him up to his feet again. Scooping him by the wrist. No, the Giant with a big forearm into the head of Mordrin. Back elbow shot blocked. Shotgun knee shot to the chest of Nathaniel there. Brought up to his feet again. Kick to the midsection. Leg caught. Big club and lariat takes Mordrin off his feet. Count of 7 on the outside here. Big lariat again takes Mordrin clean off his feet. Count of 8. There's the backbreaker on the outside. Using this count well to do the damage here. Grabbed by the scruff of the neck, face first into the ring apron goes Mordred Nightwalker. Jake Bagwell desperate to tag into this match here. Tossed into the ring goes Mordred. Is this the opportunity for him to make the tag? And there it is. Jake finally into the match here. What the hell? Scooped up and tossed across the ring. Mordred now laid face down, ass up. That's the way he likes to get down. Here we go, Cobra clutch. Uranagi taking down Jake. Leg hook down for the count for the 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Mordred obviously nowhere to be seen there for his tag team partner after being laid to waste by the Manly Dominance. There's the elbow shots across the chest here, and that kick to the midsection for Giant now. Setting him up. Where's he going? Into the corner, buckle bomb. The Giant now beating on that chest. Are we about to see Jake eat the Giant's boot? No, Jake sidesteps. But Nathaniel Parker straight away grabs a hold. Jake not quick enough to beat the Giant to the punch. XWC Wrestling, how you doing? Off the ropes. Assisted power bomb there into the pin. There's only a 1 count though. Nathaniel Parker slow to his feet, and Jake manages to make the tag to Mordred. Diving crossbody, lefts and rights to the head by Mordred Nightwalker. Mordred now bringing the Giant to his feet. There's the code breaker, rocking the jaw of the Giant. Demented watching on as we know what follows. The code breaker. Mordred now looking to take the Giant on a night walk, rolling over into the pin. Demented though straight away breaking the count on the 1. Too close to the Manly Dominance corner there. The Giant now being brought up to his feet. No, pops out. European uppercut. Popped up, flapjacked up, and flat on his face goes Mordred Nightwalker. And the Giant getting fired up again. Mordred on his feet, big lariat. The Giant clubbing him down with another lariat into the corner. Big body splash. Off the ropes comes the Giant, ducking under. Jumping lariat as Mordred bounced off the ropes there, but Mordred straight up to his feet as well. Both men with a kip up here. Dumped hard to the outside goes Nathaniel Parker. Mordred showing signs of exhaustion. Through the ropes, bringing the Giant up. Grabbing him by the scruff of the neck and leading him over to the ring apron. Face first, and there's the blood. Now going to start pouring out the Giant's head thanks to Mordred Nightwalker. There he is trying to wrench the arm out of its socket. Driving the Giant down into the canvas there, or into the floor. Big gut buster there. Working the core of Mordred Nightwalker. Trying to take the Nightwalk out of his equation here. Not being able to have those core muscles lift the weight of even Nathaniel Parker or Demented. Whipped into the corner of Boots and Blood though is the Giant. Jake now tagged into the ring. Wrenching round on the arm. Double shoulder block takedown. Make a wish. Oh! 7-10 split there. Big clubbing blow by the Giant and another. Jake now turned around. Cobra clutch into the Uranagi, and Jake driven into the canvas. Leg hooked. There's the 1, 2, and the kick out on 2. Demented cut Mordred off there with the jumping neck breaker. It's now all on Jake again. There's the big forearm into the face. The Giant whipped into the corner of Boots and Blood. Jumping lariat dumps the Giant down to the floor. And now Jake laying in wait. What's he looking for here? Looking to take the Giant for a 69 stretch. The Giant not known well for lasting long in submission holds. Can he last through this one? Yes, he can. He breaks free. There's the boots into the face of Jake Bagwell. Running through Jake now with a shoulder charge. Bringing him up to his feet as Mordred now finally back on the apron. Flapjacked is Jake Bagwell. Brought up to his feet again, and a Giant spear, cutting Jake in half. Stomped down into the midsection, stomped down into the lower back, and now the Colossus clutch locked in on Jake's center of the ring. Can he survive this? Really wrenching back, those arms trapped. The Giant decides to let him out though. Trying to rub that blood from his face. Trying to get it out of the eyes. Tagged in now is the Manly man, Demented O'Connolly. Rolling Jake Bagwell over for the pin. 1, 2, and the kick out by Jake on 2. Good to hear, XWC, good to hear. Good luck on Saturday. There's Jake now bringing Demented up to his feet. Big run through Lariat, and a second as Demented pops up. Leg kick to the midsection, no, leg caught, leg swept from under Demented there. Jake now looking to bring Demented up to his feet. Mordred looking worse for wear. But there's the Tour of Texas delivered to the Manly man. Brought up to the feet again. Irish whip into the corner of Boots and Blood goes the Manly man. Jake now backing up. No, what? Jake, make your mind up. What are you doing? Do-si-do, around we go. Jumping neck breaker by Demented as Jake popped out the corner there. Grabbing him by the wrist and the ankle, dragging him away from Mordred. Wrenching that arm down, driving it into the canvas here. Demented bringing Jake up, big right hand. Are we about to see the dirty double dipper? There's the knees into the chest. Leg hook down for the count right in front of Mordred. 1, 2, and holy shit. Manly dominance with a 5-0 lead in this tournament now. There you see Jake, Mordred with the code breaker, followed up with the night walk on the Giant. The 69 stretch, not enough to put the Giant out. There was a Colossus clutch. Well, 5-0. The closest team to them at the moment is the Lads of War on a 3-0. It'll be interesting to see when those two meet who comes out on top. But here are your winners. Demented O'Connolly and Nathaniel Parker. Manly dominance. I'd rather not, Jake, if you don't mind. Something about you having a cock and balls really doesn't do it for me. But congratulations to Manly dominance, now extending their lead to a 5-0 in the tournament. But we're going to move on. We're going to get some ladies action. Bring on the ladies. So we have Mad Dog Molly Shamrock and her partner Sunshine Marigold going up against She-Hulk Chick and Mrs. U-Taker, the Marvelous Hellions. Take a look, let's see how this all breaks down. Who you got for the victory here? Is it the second generation superstars of Sunshine Marigold and Mad Dog Molly Shamrock? Holy shit, I've just realised this. This is a tag team champion versus tag team champion match. That's right, the Legacy Express going up against the tag team champions of the Marvelous Hellions. Both teams holding the belts of their respected brands. Meeting here in the tournament. He did indeed, Jake, he did indeed. He pinned you right in front of your tag team partner. Mordred looking a little worse for wear. He taken a hell of a beating early on in the match from Demented and Nathaniel Parker. But here we have the Marvelous Hellions versus the Legacy Express. How are these ladies doing in the tournament? Well, we only have one way to find out, but there's the collar and elbow tie-up. Tiny Tim calling for the break. Oh, he copped a fit of Shulky, and Shulky thought it was Mad Dog Molly Shamrock and drops with a big right hand to the face. Tiny Tim telling Sunshine Marigold to get the fuck out the ring. This ain't got nothing to do with you, bitch. Get out. Snapmare over right in front of her tag team partner. There's the roll up into the pin. There's the one. Reversed by Mad Dog. There's another one. And another reversal. 1, 2. And another reversal. 1. And there we go. We're at the roll up pins here. That looked like a Friday night in my apartment. Rolling around. Heads in each... Anyway, moving on. There's the club and blow across the back. Running knee shot. Missing there by Shulky. But Shulky shrugs Mad Dog Molly Shamrock off. There's the forearm into the face. Shulky taking Molly off her feet. Let's take a look at the ladies bracket here in the tournament. Molly now chopping away at the legs of She-Hulk Chick. Legacy Express currently sitting 2-0. The Marvelous Hellions 2-0. The top 2 teams in Block B going head to head here. Molly now brought to her feet by Shulky. Whipped off the ropes. Molly scoops her up, spinning sidewalk slam there, taking her down. Molly driving Shulky into the canvas and now has the claw locked in. But Shulky fighting her way up to the feet. There's the punches into the midsection. Molly now grabbed by She-Hulk, whipped into the corner of the Hellions. Big boot to the face by Molly, club and blow over the back. Shulky now grabbed by the scruff of the neck and dragged across the ring here. Snapped Mared over. Stiff kick down the spine, dropping her down. And Molly looking to make the tag into Sunshine Marigold. Sunshine now rolling She-Hulk over. Why is she beating on her own titties? Kinky, but hey now. Shulky up on her feet, making Sunshine pay for that. Snapmares are over. Stiff kick down. Sunshine's back now, and Shulky wants out of this match. Tagging in Mrs. Utaker. Utaker now into the match. Jawbreaker by Sunshine, no. But she was being brought up to the feet. There's the knee shot to the chest. Stomped down, missing, no. Mrs. Utaker rolling out of the way. No worries, Jake, in a bit. Utaker now stomp to the back of the tricep, trying to hyperextend that elbow of Sunshine Marigold. But there's the jawbreaker. Running knee shot sidestep by Mrs. Utaker into the back drop suplex. Utaker now has a hold of the arm, trying to pull that shoulder out of its socket. Sunshine being brought up to her feet, but pops out European uppercut. Rocks Mrs. Utaker. Gut punches, chopping away at the leg now. Sunshine whips her into the corner of the Legacy Express, looking for the spear, but bounces off the turnbuckle instead. And there's an alley-oop. Out the corner comes Sunshine. Mrs. Utaker now bringing Sunshine up to her feet. Kick to the midsection. Gut wrenching her over into the suplex, holding on, rolling them hips over the top. Mrs. U still holding that waist, dumps her down again for the second time. The lower back you can see feeling the effects. There's the 1, 2, and a kick out by Sunshine on 2. Not even 5 minutes into this match, and Mrs. Utaker thought she had it won there with a couple of suplexes. There's the shot, knee into the titties of Mrs. Utaker. Tag back in is Molly Shamrock. Molly now chopping away, spinning back kick, stomp down onto the wrist, stiff kick to the tailbone. Mrs. Utaker ain't going to be twerking it anytime soon. Brought up, big European uppercut by Mrs. Utaker. Irish whip reverse and landing on the apron goes Utaker. Forearm into the face. Molly jumps out, spikes her with a DDT on the ring apron. Brought up to the feet now, kick into the midsection, wrenching Mrs. Utaker round. Stiff kick, chopping away at the leg. STO takedown on Molly Shamrock there. Molly brought up to her feet, chopping away as Mrs. Utaker with those kicks. Brought up. Stalling suplex on the outside here as Tiny Tim continues to count. We're only up to a count of 6. Ladies, you got up to the count of 20. Well, Mrs. Utaker wants to get things back in the ring. But Molly takes advantage and gets the tag into Sunshine Marigold. Through the air goes Mrs. Utaker, missing the drop kick. Sunshine getting all underneath her. Scoops her up. Utaker slips out the back door, pushing her away though. Irish whip reversed into the corner. Back elbow shot by Mrs. Utaker. Kicked underneath the leg as she came in for the mid kick. And here we go. Sunny side up. Just the way she likes her eggs. Too close to the ropes though for the pin. Sunshine, no, not finished with Mrs. Utaker. Laying in wait as she's slow to her feet. Here comes the hook, line and sinker. Down for the pin for the one. And the drop kick to the back of the head of Tiny Tim there. Taking him out, no longer able to do the count. Molly has her up on the shoulder. Shulky dominated there by Molly Shamrock, driven into the canvas. Tiny Tim still laid face down, ass up. That's the way he likes to be fucked. Anyway, there's a face first into the top turnbuckle. Mrs. Utaker having this match cranked all the way up to 10. Brought up to the feet now. Mrs. Utaker being worked over. No, there's the forearm into the face of Sunshine Marigold. Now looking to set her up for the power bomb. Center of the ring, down for the count. Molly through the ropes. 2, breaks the count just in time with a double axe handled across the back of Mrs. Utaker. Utaker taking this time to try and get the crowd going behind her. Up on her feet now, Molly with the elbow shot. Hook, line and sinker, center of the ring for the pin. There's the 1, 2, and no, the kick out on 2. Molly taking down She-Hulk Chick, laying down their right hands to the head. Sunshine laying in wait, big running lariat, and a second takes Mrs. Utaker off her feet. Side leg drop kick takes her down again. Stomp into the face and Sunshine going up top. Mrs. Utaker laid in the splash zone and it's about to get wet. Dive and body splash meets the knees of Mrs. Utaker. There's the Irish whip. Into the corner goes Sunshine Marigold. Utaker now looking to sit her up on that top turnbuckle. Spreading those legs. Bringing her up, wrenching around. Super gut wrench suplex, throwing her out of the corner there. Mrs. Utaker now rolling Sunshine Marigold over. Going for the ankle lock. There you see Sunshine rolling for the ropes, but manages to roll herself over. Boot into the face of Mrs. Utaker. Into the corner of the Marvelous Hellions goes Sunshine Marigold and She-Hulk. Rocking them hips as Mrs. Utaker lays the boots into the titty of Sunshine Marigold. And here come those titty stomps again. Tagged in again is Mrs. Utaker. Fast work here by the Marvelous Hellions. Tilly stomping the shit out of Sunshine Marigold. The wind up the throat and there's the big double boots to the chest of Sunshine. There she is trying to roll for Mad Dog Molly Shamrock. There's the pin, leg hooked. 1, 2, and the shoulder up on 2. Molly not able to break the pin, leaving it all on Sunshine to kick out. Code breaker by She-Hulk Chick. Shulky now looking to bring Sunshine up, but there's the jawbreaker by Sunshine. Comes in, grabs a hold of the wrist, but there's the forearm by She-Hulk, breaking free of the hold. Wheelbarrow into the facebuster. Molly stopped by Shulky there with a stomp down to the back of the legs. Big boot into the midsection, driving the oxygen out of those lungs. And again a big stomp down into the midsection. Now wrenching back on the neck. Sunshine trying to crawl to make it across the ring. Manages to pull those arms free, breaks the wrist control. Grabs a hold of her legs and pulls She-Hulk off her here. Irish whip into the corner of the Legacy Express. Tagging in Molly Shamrock now. What are we going for here? Leg drop. Spine buster combination. Leg hook for the pin. 1, 2. And the count saved by Mrs. Utaker there. Molly with a stiff kick down the back of She-Hulk Chick. Sunshine Marigold taken out. Mrs. Utaker now. Here comes the boom shakalaka. Dusting off her shoulders. Tiny Tim still face down into the rope. Mrs. Utaker now brought up to her feet. Shulky now brought up to her feet as well. What's Molly got in mind? Big running lariat. Second running lariat. Ducks under Shulky's attempt. Big scoop power slam taking down She-Hulk Chick. Mrs. Utaker rolling to the outside, right at the feet of Sunshine Marigold. And here comes the Shamrock. Tiny Tim getting a close view. Shulky in trouble. She's locked in. Mrs. Utaker nowhere to be seen. Breaking free. There's the pop-up headbutt though to Molly Shamrock there. There's Sunshine working over Mrs. Utaker on the outside. Molly laid on her back, looking up at the lights. Shulky climbing the ropes. Pops up, catches She-Hulk out of mid-air. Side slam, no, the Shamrocker. Going back to the Shamrocker, driving Shulky into the canvas. Laid on her back, 1, 2, and 3. The Legacy Express picking up the victory. Thanks to Molly Shamrock's Shamrocker. Congratulations, Legacy Express, on the victory. Now 3-0. The Marvelous Hellions going to be sitting at a 2-1. Here you see the boots being laid into the titties of Sunshine Marigold. But the winners of this match, Sunshine Marigold, Molly Shamrock, the Legacy Express. Congratulations, Legacy Express, on the victory. We're going to try and get another match done. Well, we've just seen his daughter in action. Time to get the man himself in the ring. Sean Shamrock and his partner Rob Machete. Shamrock and Shenanigans. The tag team champion's going to go up against one Daryl Woodham and... No, it's not Jesse Six, fuck's sake. It's Shane Howard. The Comeback Kids versus Shamrock and Shenanigans. Let's see how these two teams sit in the tournament at the moment. Shamrock and Shenanigans on a 2-1. The Comeback Kids on a 1-0-1. So 1 win, 1 draw. Shamrock and Shenanigans 2 wins, 1 loss. Important match for both of these teams to keep themselves within touch and distance of the Lairds of War and Manly Dominance. And there's... Why is it we have to have... You can see Sean's ballsack there. Look. If you look just underneath, he ain't wearing his pants for this picture. The promo picture is showing his nutsack. Fucking pervert. Sean needs fucking help. But here we go. Tiny Tim, ring that bell. Collar and elbow up. No. Straight up. Backbreaker delivered to Daryl Woodham there. Tossed into the air, landing on the knees. There's the gut punch into the uppercut. Tell me you didn't see it, Bullet. Bell toss across the ring, throwing Daryl Woodham into the corner of Shamrock and Shenanigans. Daryl having to fight his way up. There's a shoulder block takedown. Dug Thunder rolled over the hips. Knee shot underneath the jaw, delivered to Daryl there. Stomped down to the face, missing big forearm, rocking the jaw though. Drop kick, dropping him down out the corner. Shamrock now grabbing a hold. Bringing Daryl up. Face first into the canvas he goes. Daryl needing to make the tag to Shane Howard because so far he's unable to get anything going in this match. But he's whipped into the corner of Shamrock and Shenanigans. Big Boot fights his way free. Club and blow over the back. Now has Shamrock by the scrub for the neck. Snap mares him over right in front of Shane Howard. Stiff kick to the spine. Swing and a miss. Shamrock with a grab from behind. Daryl with him out the back door. Backdrop suplex now by Daryl. Or side suplex should I say. Tagging in Shane Howard. Shane now club and blow. Dodged by Shamrock. Scooped up. Spinning sidewalk slam. Into the leg hook. It looks like Shane Howard shit himself. Oh. Oh, he's got some dirty fucking panties on. Ugh. Spinning back kick takes Shamrock off his feet. Look at it. I think Shane Howard shit himself. There's the fireman's carry takedown. Stiff kick. Look at it. The dirty stain there. Rolled through. Rolling kill switch delivered. Shamrock now brings Shane up again. Face first into the canvas he goes. Grabbed by the arm and the leg. Dragged over to Shamrock in Shenanigans' corner. Tagging in Rob Machete now. The stomp missing. Rob getting caught though by Shane Howard. Grabbed by the scruff of the neck, bringing him over. Snapmares him over in the corner as a comeback kid. Stiff kick down his spine. Shane laying in wait. Grabbing hold of the wrist, dragging him away from the ropes. From behind, whiplash there, delivered to the neck. Trying to tear the leg of Rob Machete. But Rob now fighting back, shoulder block takedown. Trying to stomp down on Shane Howard, but Shane rolled over as he got his leg grabbed there. Boot to the face, shrug, and Rob Machete off. Rob with the back elbow shot, rolled him through over the top, driving him on the back of his skull. Dragged away from the ropes. Grabbed by the wrist and the ankle. Irish whip into the corner. Shane Howard now has Rob Machete. There's the shoulder block into the midsection. Darryl now on his back, raining down the right hands. Unique offense here by the comeback kids, and there's Darryl taking a bow for the crowd. What's her name, Sean? What's her name? There's the knee drop to the back of the head. Darryl now calling for this crowd to start getting behind the comeback kids. There's the boot into the side of the head. Bringing Darryl up. No, rolled over the back he goes. Jenny, nice. Wrenching back, rear chin lock. But Darryl breaking free of the hold. Rolling that boot across the face of Rob Machete, whipped into the corner. Big boot by Rob, fights his way free. Club and blow over the back. Grabs a hold of Darryl now, dragging him across the ring. Snapmares him over. Stiff kick down the spine, or should have been Johnny. Tagged in now, Shane Howard. Darryl Woodham holding him in place. There's the double axe handle, trying to take that arm away so Rob can't use that big lariat of his. Tagging in Shamrock now though. Rob and Sean. Irish whip. Backdrop suplex, tossing Shane into the air. Lieutenant down. There's the big left hands to the face. Lieutenant Dang, you got no legs. Irish whip into the corner. Shamrock now. Boots into the midsection. And again working the chest over of Sean Shamrock. Tagging in now is Darryl Woodham. Shamrock now being stomped on. Vernon Quinn's not in the match. What the hell are you doing? This is Shane Howard and Darryl Woodham. Shamrock's so confused from the headshots he's taken. And I'm not talking about the facials. Or his modelling pictures, if that's what you want to call them. Brought up to the feet now. Big lariat takes Shamrock off his feet. Brought up to his feet now. No, pop-ups out there. Big European uppercut. Grabbed by the wrist, tossed into the corner. Big drop kick into the chest. Leg hook down for the count. There's the 1, 2. No, only a 1 count. Kick out before the 2. But Shamrock's not done with Darryl yet. Kick to the midsection. Off the ropes, and here it comes. Boom! Shakalaka! Down for the 1. And only a 1 count. Tiny Tim taken out with the axe handle there. And Shane with a flying forearm taking out Rob Machete. Shane clearing house of everybody but himself. Shamrock the first man back up to his feet though. Big right hand drop Shane Howard to the floor. Teaching that little fucker lesson. Shamrock now looking to bring Darryl up, but there's the jawbreaker. Tiny Tim finally back on his feet as well. Daryl bringing Sean up to his feet. Pump, handle, driving him down on the back of his neck. Big fist drop to the head. Is Daryl going to go for the pin? No. Bring Sean up to his feet. The Irish whip into the corner he goes. Big boot into the midsection. Headbutt. Big right hand to the head. Daryl now drops to the outside as Sean's draped over that bottom rope. The run up, and there's the basement drop kick, busting Shamrock open. Daryl underneath the bottom rope, hooks the leg for the pin. There's the 1, 2, and 3. The Comeback Kids pick up their second victory. There's the boots into the chest. Daryl Woodham tagging himself in. They'll wind up and the pitch and straight into the chest of Shamrock went Daryl Woodham. Drop kick across the jaw. Leg hook down for the pin. Here it came. The boom. Shaka laka taking down Daryl. But Daryl with the pump handle here, driving Sean on the back of his neck. The winners of this match, Daryl Woodham, Shane Howard, the Comeback Kids. So let's move along, try and get another match in before we run out of time. Alright then, where are we going now? Who we got? Oh, we got the Angry Assholes. Dante Balut and his little man Fred Starr, the Impact player, and they're going up against, where is he? Walker and Texas Ranger, the boys from the ranch. So the Angry Assholes versus the boys from the ranch. Take your pick here. Who you got for the victory? Remember, all your points or all these matches go towards your tag team rankings as well. We're treating them like house show matches. So every loss, you lose half a point. Every victory, you gain 2.5 points. It's going to mess around with the rankings just a little bit. Nothing major, I guess, but it's going to be enough to help tag teams out. Monstar going straight away with the boys from the ranch for the victory. Out the gate, face first into the canvas goes Dante Balut. Dante working over the arm of Walker. Stomp down into the back, looking to bring Walker up to his feet, but there's the elbow shot into the midsection. Let's take a look at how these teams are getting on in the tournament. The Ranch are currently sitting... Well, where the fuck are the Ranch? Here they are, they're in Block B. The Ranch sitting with a 2-1-1. 2 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. And there's a curb stomp to the back of the head of Dante there. The Angry Assholes are sitting 2-0. Big frying pan shot by Dante. Jumping knee shot taking down the man there. Knee drop into the small of the back. Brought up now is Texas. There's the knee shot into the jaw of Dante though. Dante now being choked out on the floor. Rumours have it he likes it. Brought up now to the feet. Dropping the leg over the back of the neck, driving him face first into the canvas. Why the fuck is that match not marked down? Excuse me, 1 second. Here you see the Dragon Sleeper locked in. That match happened. I was about to say, wait a second. The angry assholes have been duped out of a match here. Right, here we go. Inverted Russian leg sweep, and there was the drop kick to the back of the head. Fred Starr now into the match. Rolling over. Texas brings him up, backdrop suplex. Fred now getting himself all fired up. Bringing Texas up to his feet. Ducks under the attempted lariat, but gets caught with a return fire. Texas now looking to get out of the match and tag in Walker. Walker through the ropes. Caught straight away by Fred Starr and whipped into the corner. Jumping knee shot underneath the draw. Stomp into the midsection. Walker now draped over the bottom rope. Guillotine leg drop. Stomp down into the lower back. Grabbed by the boots. No, boot into the chest, taking Fred off. Fred now trying to get up to his feet. Walker with a club and blow. Forearm into the midsection. Big running lariat, swing and a miss there by Walker. Fred Starr now cross-legged suplex, taking Walker over. Now Fred stomping away at the chest. Sits him up, grabs him between the thighs, headshot and another headshot. Fred Starr working over Walker here, trying to soften him up. There's the big right hand to the kidneys by Walker. Whips Fred into the corner. Big boot, no, leg caught. Kick underneath the hamstring. Fred now grabbing Walker by the scruff of the neck. An impressive feat considering how much of a height difference there is. Walker with a kick to the midsection, breaking free. Big left hook. Grabbing Fred by the throat, lifting him into the air. Drops him down into the power slam. Brought up to the feet again. Irish whip into the corner goes Fred. The corner of the ranch here. Texas and Walker talking a little strategy here. Looking over the cheap imitation Caleb James. I mean, oh, wait a minute, that's Fred Starr. Kick to the midsection. Brought up. Brain buster, roll through into the pin. There's the 1, 2, and a kick out by Fred on 2. Fred now laid on his back, looking up at the lights as Texas is tagged back into this match. Fred with the kick to the top of his dome as he leant in to pick him up. Fred now has Texas by the scruff of the neck, bringing him over towards the asshole corner, trying to stick him in the asshole. Stiff kick down the spine. Fred now looking to tag in Dante. Dante through the rope, stomped down into the back of Texas here, and again stomping down on his back, bringing him up. Elevate all the way over. And there's Dante now flexing for the crowd. The thriller from Manila, the Pinoy Playboy. Texas now rolling neck breaker delivered to Dante right in front of Fred Starr. Stomp down missing, both men running around like headless chickens. Hammerlock, backdrop suplex, dropping him on the arm. Stomping down, cutting Texas off from his tag team partner. Dante now climbing the ropes as Texas is laid on his back. Dante wants him on his feet though. Walker letting this happen, not trying to stop it. Texas on his feet. The stunner by Dante. Drags him away, leg hook down for the pin. There's the 1. And there's the elbow drop, breaking up the pin, but Fred Starr ducks under. Gut buster delivered. German suplex there by Texas on Dante. Stomped down to the back of the head. Walker laid on his back on the outside. Texas left all on his own against 2 assholes at the minute. Legs wrapped around the head. Elbow shots to the top of the dome. Dante being worked over. Stomped down into the midsection. Boot across the face, wrenching it across Dante's forehead there, cleaning the boot. hooking the leg down for the pin. Fred Starr through the ropes, breaks the count before an even one can occur. Texas now, what's he looking for here? Drops to the outside. Nope, changes his mind, gets back in the ring. Dante now trying to get up to his feet, but Texas with the stomp down, stopping him from getting anywhere. Kick to the ribs, grabbing a hold of the wrist, boot between the shoulder blades, face first, the jaw rocking the canvas here. Irish whip into the corner goes Dante, the boys from the ranch now, but Dante fights his way free with a knee shot. The Irish whip across the ring into the asshole corner. He threw him right into deep into the asshole. Dante now looking on as Texas and Fred Starr trying to give some advice to the Dante, but Dante doesn't speak a good English. There's a kick to the midsection, sets him up. Power bomb vertebreaker, trying to break the back of Texas here. Rolls him over, leg hook down for the count. No one, and the double axe handle with the break there. Fred Starr from behind, club and blows to Walker. Walker up on the shoulders. Dante now wants a piece of Walker. These men can't make their mind up. Fred just took out his own partner. Walker takes out Fred Starr. Walker now getting out the ring. Texas trying to get up to his feet. Brought up to the feet now. Looking to scoop him up, but Texas breaks free. Flying crossbody caught with a kick to the midsection. Drops him down into the Dragon Sleeper. And there you have it. Dante Berlute taps out to the boys from the ranch. The boys from the ranch picking up the victory here. So let's mark that down on the tournament. There you see him drop from the military press into the power slam, driving him into the canvas there. Scooped up, brain buster, wasn't enough to put out the boy. And the ranch now go top of Block B on a 3-1-1. Drunken Showtime in second on a 3-0, and the Angry Assholes in third on a 3-1, with the Loners of Mayhem on the same score, put in fourth position. But talking of the Loners of Mayhem, they are our next matchup. As we see Dante with the vertebreaker power bomb, not enough to put the boys from the ranch out. Made of stronger stuff down in Texas. Congratulations, Texas Ranger and Walker, on the victory. But we're going to move right along, keep this rolling. Where are we next? That's right, I said this was the next match. The Loners of Mayhem are up, but their opponents are the D-Train and Wild Matt Outlaw. Your last train robbers going up against the Big Bad Bastage. Sorry, 1 second. Oh, where are we? Matt Outlaw. Whoops, we stopped too early. I've been rumbling, but there may be a third man joining Gord Sin and the Bastage. Looks like he's making an arrival here at ringside. So here we have the Last Train Robbers versus the Loners of Mayhem, with the latest addition to their team. So who you got for the pick here? Is it the Last Train Robbers being accompanied down to the ring by Bill Haight. Or is it the Loners of Mayhem being accompanied down to the ring by this man here, Shadow Press? Here we go, D-Train, Northern Lights suplex taking him over. Knee drop to the head of the Bastage. Brought up to his feet now. Bastage over the shoulder block takedown. This is dome on dome crime. Shiny Head versus Shiny Head. STO takedown by the D-Train. Stomp down into the chest, rolling Bastage over. Stomp down to the back of the elbow. There you see Shadow Press on the outside. The D-Train now wrenches back on the neck of the Fargan ice hole. Bastage breaking out. Whips him into the corner of the Loners of Mayhem, tagging in Gord Sin. What's he got in mind here? Setting him up for the power bomb neck breaker combination here. Gord now stiff kick down the spine of D-Train. Stomp down onto the back. Double, oh no, going for the big body splash instead. D-Train wrenching round on the arm, driving Gord Sin into the canvas, now choking him out on the floor here. Brought up to the feet. Gord Sin now caught, scooped up, rolled out the back door into the neck breaker. Gord delivering the neck breaker to the D-Train before stomping down on the midsection, wrapping that arm up, treating it like a slot machine and pulling for the jackpot. Stomp down missing. Headbutt connects over the D-Train. Barely rocks him. Diving crossbody in the corner, and Gord Sin now on the apron. Climbs in through the ropes and gets caught straight away by D-Train. D now bringing him over towards the corner of the last train robbers as the elbow shots into the midsection. Kick to the midsection. No, leg caught. Swept from underneath him. Grabbed a hold of a leg. Ties him up. Figure four locked in. D-Train wrenching on those legs, and you can see Gord Sin suffering, but there's the punches to the knees, trying to break free. Knife edge chop across the chest of D-Train. All whipped into the corner of the Loners of Mayhem. Face first into the top turnbuckle, went the numpty though, but he fights free of the grip. Pop up Hurricane Rana, and ladies, you almost got to look at Loch Ness Monster there as the kilt went up. Matt Outlaw comes running in, runs straight into the grip of Gord Sin though. Snapmare over in front of the Bastage. Matt Outlaw pops up, but has his legs shot from underneath him into the pin. Too close to the ropes though. Club and blow over the back. Shoots for the midsection. Double knees to the jaw of Matt Outlaw. Brought over towards the Loners of Mayhem. Bastage now. Stomped down into the midsection. Gut wrench off the floor, deadlifting him into the sit down power bomb, not holding on for the pin still. There you see Shadow Press back and forth here. Jumping knee shot by Matt Outlaw. Matt now calling for the Bastage to get to his feet. Draped across the top rope. Slingshot into the ring. Matt now being brought up. No, rolled over the back he goes. Stiff kick into the chest, taking him down. Tagging in Gord Sin is the Bastage. Matt looking for the big uppercut into the midsection, but Gord Sin grabbed the hold. But Matt fighting himself free again. Bringing Gord Sin up, but Gord Sin now with a pull back lariat of his own, taking down Matt Outlaw. Matt now shoulder block takedown delivered to Gord. Neither man getting a foothold. Big right hand, grab by the throat is Gord Sin. Fiery pit choke slam, taking him down. Dragged away towards the center of the ring. Leg hook down for the count. Here we go. Tiny Tim taking his time for the one, and only a one count. Wrenching back on the face. Matt trying to rip open the head of the Gord Sin. Gord dodging out of the way. There's the big right hand though by my Outlaw. A hook to the face there. Sets him up for the highway to hell. Matt driving Gord Sin into the canvas. There's the one. And only a one count thanks to Gord Sin's partner Bastage breaking the count. There's the backbreaker by D-Train to the Bastage. Matt Outlaw now raising that arm into the air, calling for the last train robbers as victors already. Stands over Gord Sin, but Gord shoots him up over the back, rolls him through. Pull back lariat by Matt Outlaw, taking down Gord Sin. Gord now grabbed by the back of that elbow shot to the back of the dome. Irish whip into the corner we go. Running lariat, no. Back elbow shot. Gord Sin now with that double underhook. The tossing of the K-bar. For Numpty in control. And Matt Outlaw now dragging him away from D-Train. Hooking the leg down for the count is the one. And only a one count. Matt Outlaw not going out that easy. Stiff kick down the spine. Gord Sin now backing up. Are we about to see the piece of colour? The piss off colour. There we go. Leg hook down for the count. The one. And only a one count thanks to D-Train. But D-Train takes a kick to the midsection. Hard thrown to the outside. Stomp down to the face. Gord Sin now climbing the ropes to the top turnbuckle. Matt Outlaw laid out. Double rotation. No, the high angle moonsault. Drops down on their knees. Kick to the midsection by Matt. Rolling through into the neck breaker. Matt finally tagging in the D-Train. D now talking some shit to Gord Sin as he's laid out on his back. Brought up to his feet now. Big jumping knee shot by D-Train. D brought up to his feet again. Whipped into the corner goes Gord Sin. Head first into the turnbuckle. Went the D-Train. Off the ropes comes Gord Sin, dropping the knee to the face. Gord now looks to tag in the big bad Bastage. The Fargan ISO into the match, stomping down on the D-Train's chest. D-Train over the fireman's carry takedown. Big pullback there, it takes the D-Train off his feet. Bastage now looking to bring D-Train up. No, grabs hold of his pullback there, it takes the Bastage off his feet here. Stomp down into the midsection. Grabbing the arm, stomp down to the arm. Elbow drop to the chest. Bringing him up to his feet. D-Train now driving the spike home. And another headbutt. Bastage now brought to his feet again. D-Train whips him into the corner of the last train robbers. Laying the boots into the chest now. And again stomping away is Wild Matt Outlaw. The last train robbers running a train on the Bastage. And there's the double boots into the chest to finish up as the big baller Sexy shaking them hips. There's the big right hand by Matt. Scoops Bastage up. Backdrop suplex right in. Bill now shouting encouragement from the edge there. Matt dragging him away from the ropes. Fist drop across the forehead of the Bastage. Bastage now trying to get the Gord Sin. Matt Outlaw lets the tag happen and in comes the Numpty. Big running lariat takes down Matt Outlaw. And a second takes down Matt. And a third cuts him down to size. Shadow starting to pace. There's Gord Sin now lays down the elbow, drops to the sternum, trying to drive any air in the lungs out of those and cut the oxygen off to Matt Outlaw. Elbow drop again. Gord Sin now in control and Matt brings him up to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Here comes the tossing of the K-bar. Up on the shoulders, the roll through into the neck breaker, driving him down. Leg hooks 1, 2, and the kick out on 2. Looking to bring up Gord Sin. No, there's the elbow shot by Matt. Matt now grabs Gord Sin by the throat. Just as he was leaning in there, the fiery pit choke slam. Matt brings him up to his feet again, no, but Gord's in with a shoulder block takedown. Gord now laying in wait as Matt's up to his feet. Piss off cutter by Gord Sin. Hooks the leg for the pin. 1, 2, and the D-Train with the save. Gord Sin missing with that uppercut. Matt Outlaw on his back looking up at the lights. Gord Sin looking to make the tag to the Bastage here. Stomp down onto the ankle, and again stomping away on Wild Matt Outlaw. Brought up to the feet, and again Irish whip across the ring goes Gord Sin. Tagged in now, no, the boots by Matt Outlaw. There's the headbutt, the big right hand, and the numpty's now draped over the bottom rope. Matt Outlaw to the outside. What's he looking for here? The drop kick, and Gord Sin's busted open. The numpty now wearing the crimson mask. There's Matt Outlaw. What's he looking for here? Through the ropes. Hooks the leg up. Down for the count. 1, 2. And the break just in time by the Bastage. D-Train now missing Bastage again. There's Matt Outlaw now, though, rains down those right hands, trying to bust that cut wide open on Gord Sin's head. Sits him up, cranks that neck round. Still cranking the neck. Matt Outlaw can't make his mind up what he wants to fucking do here. Tagging in the D-Train now, and Gord Sin's on his back. D-Train now sits him up, brings him up to his feet. Big running lariat, no, caught. Esky takedown by Gord Sin. Rear chin lock applied on the D-Train. Leg swept from underneath Gord Sin. D-Train fighting his way free. Jumping knee shot. Cuts down Gord Sin. There's a stomp down to the back. Gord now brought up to his feet. There's the elbow shot by Gord, though. Cuts himself off. Whips D-Train across the ring. Tags in the Fargan Isol. Up on the shoulders goes the D-Train. Bastage about to fly. There's the lariat. Face buster combination. Hooking the leg down for the count. 1, 2. And again, Matt Outlaw breaking up the count here. Big lariat to the back of the head of Matt Outlaw. Cuts him down to size. The Fargan Isol left inside the ring with the D-Train as we approach 7 minutes remaining of the match. Brought up to the feet now. Grabbed by the throat. The D-Train taking the Fargan Isol slam. Brought up to his feet. Bill Haight distracting the referee. The Fargan Isol tossed over the top rope though. D-Train now going to bring him in the hard way with the suplex to the inside. D-Train brings Bastage up. Bastage pops out. European uppercut. D-Train shoots for the leg, but Bastage manages to roll through. Gets the arm bar locked in. Now the wrist control, elbow shot to the back of the arm there. Irish whip into the corner of the Loners of Mayhem. D-Train do-si-do, around we go, and across the ring goes the Fargan Isol, taking Tiny Tim out on his way across. D-Train now tosses him out the corner. Up on the top, middle rope, jumping knee shot into the back. Matt Outlaw now showing signs of life, back up on the apron here. D-Train just watching over. The Fargan Isol tagging in Matt Outlaw. Matt now bringing the Fargan Isol up to his feet. Sets him up, gut buster. Brings him back up to his feet again. Irish whip into the corner goes the Bastage. Running out the corner with the Bulldog. And the Bastage now busted open at the hands of Matt Outlaw. Whipped into the corner of the Last Train Robbers. Matt now slowly walks over, tags in the D-Train. Has him up on the shoulders, D-Train off the ropes, and the big boot to the side of the head. That could be good night, Bastage. Leg hook down for the count for the 1, 2, and 3. The Last Train Robbers with their victory there. Here you see the piss off cutter. D-Train driving the spike home. On the bastage. Stomping down into the chest. Here, the fiery pit choke slam delivered to Gordson. Your winners of this match, Bill Haight joining them in the ring. Your last train robbers of Wild Matt Outlaw and the Chugga Chugga Choo Choo D-Train. Question is, do we go for one more match? We'll go for one more, and that's where we'll end it. So, why don't we go with this one coming up next? We'll finish with a ladies match, shall we? Leanne Marabella and a tag team part. Oh, they don't seem to be working together too well. Where is it? Rafe going up against Pretty Reckless, Aradia, and Roxanne Winters of D-Generation Flex. This is how we're going to finish the show with this last match here. Pretty Reckless versus the Vermilion Coven. Take your pick for the victors of this one. Let's take a look at how the tournament looks for these ladies, see how they're doing. Pretty Reckless sitting on a 1-1, the Vermilion Coven sitting 2-0. So Pretty Reckless need to get the victory over Vermilion Coven to stay in touch here. There's the bell throw across the ring, dropping the hips over the chest. You only get 5 matches in the women's bracket. So we're now at the halfway point technically. Every match important from here on out. Irish whip into the corner goes Leanne. Elbow shot to the top of the knee of Aradia. Whipped across the ring goes Aradia into the Vermilion Coven's corner, and tagged in is Rafe, the fallen nun, into this match. That's right, the nun that was corrupted by one Victor Mason. There's the elbow shot to the back as Aradia shot in. Got countered there by Rafe. Rafe now scooped up though. Caught with the backbreaker. Stretching her out over the knee. Aradia now dragging her across the ring. Tagging in Roxanne Winters. Roxanne into the match now. Arm drag takedown by Rafe. Roxanne takes a high kick. Spins Rafe around though. Cravat cutter taken down. Swing and a miss. Rafe now from behind. Double underhook suplex or tiger suplex, depending on what you want to call it. Dragged away from the ropes in the corner of Pretty Reckless. Leanne now dropping the knee into the small of the back. Wrenching back on the head now. Irish whip into the corner. Monkey flip out the corner goes Leanne there. Roxanne bringing her up to her feet again. Irish whip into the corner goes Leanne. Aradia with a big right hand to the back of the head, but there's the boot by Leanne, fighting her way free. Roxanne now with the back elbow shots. Irish whip into the corner, face first, turned around, no do-si-do, around we go. Roxanne now being tossed across the ring into the Vermilion Coven's corner. There's a big boot from her, fighting free. And the Irish whip sends her back over into the corner of Pretty Reckless. Tagged in now is Aradia. Boot to the face, knee shot by Roxanne. Up for the moonsault. Oh, Aradia with the assist there, forcing her body across Leanne's there. Stomping away at the legs of Leanne. Aradia now grabs a hold of the ankle. Leanne Insaguri drops Aradia with a kick to the back of the head and tags in Rafe now. Rafe back into the match. Popped up, flapjack there by Aradia. Here we go, dragged away from the ropes by the arm. Aradia now scoops Rafe up, running power slam, taking her down. Aradia now rolling senton, putting all that body weight through the midsection of Rafe. Arm drag takedown though by Rafe, scoops over Aradia here. Aradia now eats a gut buster. Brought up to the feet again. The Irish whip across the ring into the corner of Vermilion Coven. Kick to the midsection, drops Aradia down. Here comes the alley-oop power bomb, taking her down. Aradia trying to get out of the corner. Leanne tagged in. Aradia almost there, tags in Roxanne. Later on, shooter. Drop kick to the knee of Leanne. Drop kick to the chest of Leanne by Roxanne. Leanne brought up to her feet, kick to the midsection, wrenching round, face first into the canvas goes Leanne. Oh, and there's Roxanne with the disrespect, calling Leanne a loser. Well, you better win now, bitch. There's the one and only a 1 count. Roxanne now striking a pose over the body. Brought up, Irish whip into the corner. Up on there, big boot to the face, knee shot, and here it comes again. That assisted moonsault, bouncing her off Leanne. Aradia now hooking her leg for the pin, down for the count, there's only at a 1 count and Rafe's in to break it up. Aradia just missing with that big right hand, looking to bring Leanne up to her feet now. Scooped up, side slam there, driving Aradia down into the canvas. Brought up to the feet, big running lariat. And a second lariat taking down Aradia. Side leg drop kick there, taking down Aradia again. Aradia now on her back, looking up at the lights. Leanne's driving her away from the ring. Ropes here. Grabs a hold of the ankles. Choke hold applied. Tiny Tim, what you doing? What the fuck, Tim? Irish whip into the corner. Aradia in the Vermilion Coven's corner. Leanne now listening to Rafe. What the evil satanic shit is she telling her? Out of the holy shit! That's it. Lights out Aradia. No way is she kicking out of a pin now. You can count to 100 on that one, surely. 1, 2. And somehow Aradia kicks out. How the fuck she managed that, I don't know. But face first into the canvas goes Roxanne there. Tiny Tim now going to count Roxanne out of the ring. Aradia now with the arm breaker. Big running, trying to run through Leanne. There's the flying forearm by Leanne though after the knee shot to the midsection. Dropping the knee across the face. Leanne now stiff kick down the spine of Aradia. Aradia now laid out, rolled over, kick to the ribs. Stomp down to the back of the head. Leanne now backing it up. Looking to tag in Rafe, and here comes Rafe now. Wap wap wow. Play charge. There's the shoulder being wrenched round by Rafe now, driven down into the canvas, trying to pop it out of socket. Rafe now looking to bring Aradia up, but there's Aradia with the elbow shot. Breaking free of the hold. Comes running in with a lariat. No, drop toe hold by Rafe. Hangs her out over the middle rope. Rafe picks her up. Decapitator trying to take her head off with the ropes there. Rafe now laying in wait as the Radia's face down, ass up. Stomp down to the back of the head. Brought up to her feet of the Radia. Irish whip into the corner she goes. Rafe now shoots for the midsection, but Aradia blocks, going dead weight. Then raining the elbow shots to the back of Rafe's head. Kick to the midsection, no, leg caught, and a lariat takes her off her feet. Aradia now brought up to her feet again. Whipped into the corner she goes. Rafe eats a knee shot, this time to the side of the head. Pops her up, flapjacks, and no, the arm drag counter there by Rafe as she fell down to the floor. She grabbed a hold of the arm, dragged Aradia over there. There's the snapmare, elbow shot to the top of Aradia's head. Whipped into the corner again. Rafe again shooting for the midsection and club and blow across her back, and a second blow takes her down into that canvas. Stomp down into the midsection. Wrenching back, grabbing her by the neck. Inverted choke slam, driving her down into that canvas. Drags her away from the ropes, leg hook down for the count. It's the one and only a one count. Elbow shot to the back. Irish whip into the corner of the Vermilion Coven. Tagged in is Leanne now. Tossed hard into the turnbuckles go Aradia. High kick to the back of the head. Now Aradia grabbed by the scruff of the neck. Brought over towards the ropes. Stiff kick into the midsection. No, leg caught by Aradia. Irish whip into the corner. Pretty reckless. Tagged in now. Big boot. Jumping knee shot. Aradia now. No way. Roxanne managed to push the weight of Aradia, launching herself into that moonsault. There's a 1, 2, and the breakup of the count on 2 by Rafe. Jawbreaker comes running in, crucifix takedown. Brought up to the feet now is Roxanne Winters. Brought round, wrenched around. Here's abdominal claw trying to tear at those intercostal muscles of Roxanne. Down for the pin, holding her in place. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Roxanne getting that shoulder up. A banshee-like scream by Leanne here. Looking to sit her up. Stiff kick down the spine. Bringing Roxanne up to her feet now. Whipped into the corner of the Vermilion Coven. Leanne now, what's she doing for here? Tags in Rafe. Holding her arm in place. Double axe handle to the arm. Rafe now from behind. Packages Roxanne up. Looking to finish things here with the DDT. Lights out on Roxanne surely. Down for the count now. 1, 2, and the breakup just in time. Rafe with 2 punches to the head of Tiny Tim, trying to get Aradia there. Rafe, I feel a little wrong. This is a little dirty. Rafe now raining down their headbutts to the head of Roxanne there as she crawled up their body, all seductive like. Dropping another headbutt. Stomp down, missing. Forearm, sidestep by Roxanne, kick to the midsection. Spinning back kick though by Rafe. Scoops her up, back drop. Roxanne dropped down. There's a stomp on Roxanne, stopping her from getting to her Aradia. Rafe now going after the head some more of Roxanne, bouncing it off their canvas here. Titty slap, collar and elbow tie up. Roxanne fighting her way free. Big jumping lariat takes Roxanne off her feet. Rafe now stomp across their face and across the back of the neck, and another stomp to the back of the head. Knee drop to the face of Roxanne. The head taking a lot of damage here. Rafe really going to town on it. Irish whip into the corner. Rafe now eats a back elbow shot by Roxanne. Kick to the midsection by Rafe though, breaking free of the hold. Irish whip again into the corner. Rafe turning Roxanne around again. Knee shot into the midsection. Kick to the coochie, or the cunt punt, whatever you want to call it. Face first into the canvas goes Rafe now. Leg hook down for the count for the 1, 2, and no, the kick out before the 3. Roxanne takes a punch to the midsection by Rafe. Rafe now up on her feet. Has Roxanne, whips her into the corner. Roxanne! No, you better not do that. Rafe now shoots for the midsection again, sidestep. This time blocking the punch from Roxanne. Whips her into the corner again. This time trying to turn her around. Rafe now eats a knee shot. Whatever Rafe's going for in the corner, it just ain't happening. Into the corner, Pretty Reckless now. Rafe fighting away free. There's another Irish whip across into the corner of the Vermilion Coven. Rafe now tagging in Leanne. Rolling her over. Rings assisted cutter there. Drop down, no. Leanne unable to stop Roxanne from making the count of the tag, sorry. There's the claw-like grip. The big headbutt followed up by the big boot by Aradia. Leanne driving Aradia down into the pin. 1, 2, and only a 2 count thanks to Roxanne's interference. We're under 5 minutes left in the match. There's the German suplex to Roxanne. Tiny Tim telling Rafe to get the fuck out of the match. There's the neck being cranked round now. Leanne working over Aradia. Aradia bringing her up. No arm drag. Pull back there, shoulder block, takedown. And another stomp into the small of the back. Head being bounced off their canvas now. Stomp down into the midsection. Grabbed with the inverted claw here. Face first into the canvas goes Leanne. Leg hook down for the count. There's the 1, the 2, and a kick out on 2 by Leanne. Stiff kick down the spine just seems to have pissed off Leanne. She comes in for Aradia. Irish whip into the corner we go. Big boot by Aradia, fights her way free though. Spins Leanne around. Leanne falling on her feet from the backdrop suplex. Grabs a hold of Aradia here. Face first into the top turnbuckle. Leanne tagging in Rafe once again. Here's the double team, the Irish whip off the ropes. Backdrop suplex taking her down. Knee drop to the face. Stomp down into the midsection and a banshee scream. Irish whip into the corner. Tagged in now is Leanne. Here's that rope assisted cutter again. Taking Aradia all the way over. Aradia brought up to the feet now. Here's that abdominal stretch. Getting those hands, those claws right in between the ribs. Tearing at those intercontinental muscles. And now pinning her down for the pin for the 1, 2, and 3. Leanne and Rafe, the Vermilion Coven, picking up the victory over Pretty Reckless. That puts us well over halfway into the now, and the Vermilion Coven sitting pretty on 3-0. Fate and Fury, Violent Vixens 1-1. Fatal Attraction 1-2 with Pretty Reckless and Sweet Desire. So no telling who's going to be first and no telling who's going to be runner-up, should we say. I find it hard to believe the Vermilion Coven can screw things up from here. Legacy Express also sitting in the driving seat of Block B. We'll find out who's going to join them potentially in the semi-finals. But for now, this is all we've got time for. So as always, stay safe, be good, and if you can't be good, well, shit, don't get caught at being bad. This is Ulmarwolf, and I am getting the hell out of here. We may be back later with something else. Who knows? Peace out. Have a good day, people. I'm sure there's some action going down somewhere later on today. Be sure to check that shit out. We're done.